Did you know that some of the things you do every single day, the things you believe are harmless, might actually be quietly hurting your dog? Not physically, emotionally. Dogs don't show emotional pain the way humans do. They don't complain. They don't explain. They adjust. And that's what makes it dangerous. Because when a dog adjusts to emotional discomfort, we assume everything is fine. Science tells us that dogs have emotional intelligence similar to a 2-year-old child. They feel joy. They feel fear. They feel safety. And yes, they feel emotional hurt. In this video, we're going to talk about everyday habits that many loving dog owners don't realize are affecting their dog's emotional well-being. This is not about blame. It's about awareness. Because the people who need to hear this are the ones who care the most. 1. Inconsistency, the silent stressor. Dogs are creatures of predictability. Routine isn't boring to them. It's safety. When feeding times change randomly, when rules apply one day and disappear the next, when moods decide what's allowed, your dog doesn't see flexibility. They see instability. Imagine living with someone who changes the rules depending on how they feel. One day, you're praised. The next day, you're corrected for the same behavior. That confusion creates anxiety. A calm dog is not created by control. A calm dog is created by consistency. 2. Punishing. After the moment has passed, dogs live in the present. If an accident happened 5 minutes ago, your dog has already moved on. So when punishment comes later, they don't connect it to the action. They connect it to you. They don't learn what went wrong. They learn uncertainty. Correction must be immediate and calm. Anything else only creates fear without understanding. 3. Forcing affection. Many dogs love affection, but not all affection feels the same to them. Hugging tightly, grabbing faces, leaning over their head. To humans, that's love. To dogs, that can feel invasive. Dogs show affection side by side, through proximity, through leaning, through choosing to stay close. Respecting how your dog gives and receives affection builds trust faster than forcing closeness. 4. Using your voice as a weapon. Dogs don't understand sentences. They understand tone. When you yell, they don't hear instructions. They hear danger. Even raised frustration, repeated often, teaches a dog that communication equals stress. Calm authority builds confidence. Loud authority builds fear. A dog that listens quietly does so because they trust you, not because they're scared of you. 5. Ignoring their need for mental stimulation. Boredom is emotional neglect for dogs. A walk is not just exercise. It's information, it's exploration, it's mental engagement. A dog who doesn't get stimulation doesn't behave badly. They cope badly. Chewing, barking, restlessness. These are symptoms, not problems. A fulfilled mind creates a calm body. 6. Laughing at their fear. Fear is not misbehavior. Thunder, fireworks, vacuum cleaners. When a dog is afraid and we laugh, they don't feel silly. They feel unsafe. They're looking to us for reassurance, for leadership, for calm. Mockery teaches them they're alone in their fear. Comfort teaches resilience. 7. Taking away food without teaching. Trust. Food is primal. Taking food away without context can trigger insecurity, even in the gentlest dog. Instead of control, teach exchange. Teach leave it. Teach patience through reward. Mealtime should never feel like a threat. Security builds trust. Trust prevents aggression. 8. Physical rejection. Pushing a dog away. Blocking them with force. Shoving them aside. To a dog, this is not boundary setting. It's emotional rejection. Dogs crave closeness. When we reject that closeness physically, they internalize it. Redirect behavior. Don't reject connection. 9. Ignoring subtle communication. Dogs rarely start with barking. They start with looks, with pawing, with nudging. When those signals are ignored repeatedly, dogs escalate. Paying attention early prevents frustration later. Listening is leadership. 10. Turning safe spaces into punishment zones. A crate should feel like a bedroom, not a jail. When a crate is used as punishment, it loses its emotional safety. Dogs need a place where nothing bad happens. Safety is not a luxury. It's a requirement. 11. Overstimulating. Without rest. Too much play. Too much noise. Too much activity. Dogs need decompression. Overstimulation leads to irritability, not happiness. Rest is emotional regulation. 12. Comparing your dog to others. No, do it like that dog. Why aren't you like him? Dogs don't understand comparison. They understand disapproval. Every dog learns at a different pace. Comparison creates pressure. Pressure creates withdrawal. 13. Using phones instead of presence. Dogs notice attention shifts. When your body is there but your mind isn't, they feel it. Even 10 minutes of real presence means more than hours of distraction. Presence is love in a language dogs understand. 14. Expecting emotional control. Beyond their capacity, dogs don't reason like adults. Expecting patience, restraint, or emotional maturity beyond their ability creates unfair pressure. Train behavior. Support emotion. 15. Forgetting they don't know what you know. Dogs don't understand why you leave. They don't understand tomorrow. They understand now. Reassurance matters. 16. Using fear as a shortcut. Fear works fast, but it damages deep. Trust works slower, but it lasts. Choose wisely. 17. Withholding affection as punishment. Ignoring a dog to teach a lesson can feel devastating to them. They don't understand emotional withdrawal. They feel abandonment. Teach behavior. Don't remove love. 18. Expecting gratitude. Dogs don't owe us loyalty. They offer it freely. Respect that gift. 19. Forgetting your dog is always watching. Your reactions teach them how the world works. Calm creates calm. Chaos creates fear. 20. Loving them without understanding. Them love without understanding can still hurt. The most powerful thing you can give your dog is not food, not toys, not commands. It's emotional safety. Your dog doesn't need perfection. They need consistency, understanding, and calm leadership. If this video made you reflect, that means you care, and that already makes you a good owner. If you want more videos that help you understand your dog, not just train them, subscribe. Because a happier dog starts with a more aware human.